Yo, good evening, people. Yes, we are back. And as always, we are talking facts. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV, people. What is good? First of all, please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Um, a little bit later than normal. I wasn't actually really planning to do a New Year's Day stream, but a bit of news has come to light. Now, it isn't just really a 1+1. There has been negotiations going on for the last few days, obviously, of Mudrak. We've heard, which I'm going to call the fake news, coming in, the Howe Felix to Arsenal talk. Now, I'll say fake news with a but. When I say with a but, word on road is Arsenal are willing to do a deal for a striker, but it would have to be a player that fits the long-term plan and ambition of the club. Now, I don't know if this is kind of an early statement saying there is just no striker coming, but here is my word on it anyway. So the Howe Felix rumour was invented for one reason or another. A couple of mischievous agents, etc., trying to put one or two bits of news out there. Some people trying to hurry up the Mikhailo Mudryk deal to Arsenal, and some people just trying to get their client put on the transfer January window, if you like. Now, Arsenal need a striker. You'd like to think that would have made sense. Now, we've heard everything from 8 million to 12 million euro, and then today, was it up to 20 million euros? Atletico allegedly wanted for a loan for their Portuguese international. But forget that for a moment. I hear personal terms are officially done for Mikhailo Mudryk. I don't know how much. I've heard it's a 5.5-year deal. So obviously 5 years after this season as well. His 6 months of, breaking into the Arsenal first team, let's say. But from what I've been told, literally, there is nothing that can go wrong from here. Personal terms are agreed. We're waiting for the button to be pressed on making him come to travel to the country. Now, all I would imagine this is Arsenal actually just putting the deposit, the hard-earned cash on the table. So I'd like to think in the next 24/48 hours, this has got to be done. If it isn't, it will prolong to the end of January, which will be annoying for me, for Akers, for Hazards, for all the real ones in the chat. Let me just put this stream out there, people. I think a lot of people jumped in at 10, thinking I was obviously going live at 10. It will be annoying for me, for Akers, for Hazards, for all the real ones in the chat. 2 seconds, people. 2 seconds, my guys. So yeah, Mikhailo Mudryk. Now there's all kinds of money been banded around from 200 grand a week, 150, 165. I don't know. 5.5-year deal though does seem to be the agreed SP on what's going on regarding a price. Now again, this may not be exact. I'm hearing it's £59 million. I think for Arsenal to have even done a deal at £59 million, current climate in January, is reasonably impressive. So shouts out to Arsenal. Hopefully this is all going through nicely. And yeah, hopefully this deal should be done. I'm hoping 48 hours, guys, nothing longer. I'm looking at fixtures coming up. Newcastle is obviously a massive, massive fixture coming up. Obviously, we're not going to do it that quick. But I'd like to think that hopefully Tottenham away, Mikhailo Mudryk could be possibly a part of the first team plans and hopefully ready to make his Arsenal debut at the very least. Now, guys, please put the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Yeah, again, with not all bullshitting aside, as far as I know it, Mudryk is done. We just have to basically give the money. Now, no alarm bells. This isn't me getting myself out of trouble if it wasn't to happen. I kind of remember, though, and I really like this guy. What's his name? Is it Kieran Balaguer? The guy that had the interview with Francis Cadrio recently, Spanish journalist. He's shit hot, basically, and I respect and listen to quite a lot. This guy says, shouts out to Hussein Juma, because everyone in the chat. I'll get to the chat in a second. I remember Arsenal done a deal for about £19 million. I think it was in Valencia at the time or Villarreal for one Mata. And Balaguer said, and he said, trust me, the deal is done. Arsenal have to pay the money, the deposit, basically, whatever they're putting up front on Friday, blah, blah, blah. I listened to the guy's show on that Friday. It was a long time ago. Obviously, we're talking about one matter. But it's like Arsenal just didn't make the phone call. Arsenal didn't put the money on the table. So, I'm not going to say lightning strikes twice or any bullshit like that. What I'm saying is, the deal, in principle, then, if you like, is done. We have agreed a deal of £59 million. I do believe this will have some add-ons in it, etc. I think it's a lot of money for Mykhailo Mudryk. Let's have it right. 18 months ago, he was unheard of. But do you know what? Maybe he did just blow up, because every time I see him play, he looks unbelievable. He's got heart, speed, passion. He's aggressive when he attacks. I love the geezer already, and he hasn't even officially signed. Now, let me get into the chats, and guys, I'll get into the Premier League news as we know it all today. Shouts out to Linda, to Akers. Was class, Linda? What was class? Hold on, maybe I should read things. Hold on, Messi. Shouts out to Luca, CJ. Let's see if the man them are coming back. I think a lot of people believed. How was your New Year? Boy, mine was just drunk. Good evening, Gooners. What's going on? A new year. We are top of the league. How is about that? And shouts out to you, Hussein Juma, of course. And we are top of the league. And what it is now is about maintaining and obviously taking any gift horse or any kind of slip up, let's have it right, from Man City as possible. Because do you know what? This league could be here for the taking. Man City have got some very stubborn fixtures. Yes, Arsenal have got some ludicrously tough fixtures coming up. But listen, this is the Premier League. Every game is hard. Brighton away was going to be hard. Shouts out, defend them a bit, you Brighton was going to be hard. For the first 60, 65 minutes, we dispatched of them very, very, very comfortably. On to Newcastle real quick. I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. I'm confident. Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, they're showing form. And my God, Eddie Nketiah has even got 2-2. Gassed! Wow! Eddie! So, yeah. Anyone saying Craig or Cam or Manny? No, none of them. I miss them. No, bros. We won't beat Spurs. Bros, who knows? With Mykhailo Mudryk in that team, anything is possible, bros. Tottenham. On to Tottenham news quickly. I hear they are going to be back in January. This is the final hurrah, the final fling to try and get Antonio Conte to sign a new deal. But again, my focus is not really with Tottenham. Even though they run up a bit us in the arse last season, surely like lightning could not be striking twice there. We're so far ahead of them. And again, we were so far ahead of them last year, with all respect. But we're so far ahead of Tottenham, Liverpool, and even Chelsea. The closest to us is Newcastle, Man United. Newcastle, we have the pleasure of meeting this Tuesday and have the pleasure of also dishing them a quick walloping. And when I say walloping, I say a 3-1 walloping. No, I ain't seen them, man. Luca still blocks me for some reason. Serious shit, yeah? So how deep it is. Shout out to you, offend the Marby. Shout out to say Juma, Linda, Liakers, Luca, all the real ones in the chat. Mykhailo Mudryk is done. It's a 5.5-year deal, depending on what you believe, anything between 165 and 200,000 pounds a week. A 5.5-year deal. I'm hearing fee-wise, 59 million pounds. On to any other transfer business. I've been told Arsenal are massively keen in a left-footed centre-back. As far as I've been told, we've already got a left-footed centre-back incoming in the summer in Ivan Ndicka, the Eintracht Frankfurt centre-back, 23 years old, French. Free transfer, obviously. I'm hearing Tielamans has been placed on the bench probably a bit prematurely because allegedly he ain't going nowhere this January. He kind of knows his next move, Yuri Tielemans. His next move is Arsenal. And again, it will happen in the summer. So I'm seeing depth to the squad. I'm not going to go into oh God, are these signings good enough? But I'm seeing depth, and I'm seeing now a plan clearly being executed by Arteta, Edu, and the board. Vinay, etc. I believe we need more than one player this January. From what I hear, it is one player and one player only, unless a special deal comes along. I couldn't tell you what a special deal is, guys. Maybe Yuri Tielemans for 50 quid. I couldn't tell you what a special deal would be. Fabrizio Romano himself, even though I don't love the geezer, I don't like no one, do I? But even he was saying something similar to, if Arsenal was to explore a deal for a striker, it would have to be Basically, without putting a finer point in it, a sensible deal, someone that isn't just there for 6 months, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that was a hint closing down the Hohe Felix rumours. I do believe Hohe Felix is more of a smokescreen, trying to get Shakhtar Donetsk's asses in gear when it comes around the negotiating table, because they are squeezing us. It comes like Ben White squeezing us for cash. But sometimes needs must. I said a couple of weeks ago on this stream, we shouldn't be squeezed as hard as we are for this particular footballer, because I don't believe so many clubs across the world want him. Now, we heard 48 hours ago Chelsea had come in for him. I've seen Chelsea do business, whether it's under Roman Abramovich and even the new Tom Bowley, whatever his name is. They move kind of quickly, guys. If they were to make a bid, they'd have the deal done in 48 hours. None of this registering interests in players, none of this petting around, none of this phone calls, and I'm going to go on the phone to Chelsea board now. No, none of that bullshit. Chelsea just whack the money on the table. Do you like that amount? No? Cool, we're going to come again. Do you like that amount? No? Cool, we'll come again. Do you like that amount? Do you know what? Fuck it. Hold your player. We're going to move on. Chelsea have been squeezed for a few footballers right now. Here, Monaco have got the best part of £40 million out of them for Benoit Badiashile, whatever his name is. Enzo Fernandez, £105 million. He could be done in the next few days to Chelsea. But hey ho, they're drawing against Forest today, and Aubameyang does not look the same Aubameyang, does he? Aubameyang at Arsenal would have scored that chance he got today. All he had to do is fling himself at the ball. Just fling yourself at the ball. It'll be all right. It'll go in somehow. You might hurt yourself, collect a little bruise on your leg or something, or your arm, you know? Your hand nearly might get stomped on by a centre-back. Who knows, brother? But, yeah, Aubameyang ain't looking so comfortable at Chelsea. But Chelsea, again, are going to be major players. But at this moment, they're not bothering us. All Arsenal have to do is keep our own fucking shitting fucking tact. Do you know what I mean? We've got to keep our own house nice and tidy now. And our house has to be kept nice, clean, polished, no injuries, no Thomas Partey, no Granit Xhaka dramas, no dramas of anyone else at the back. Like, okay, Newcastle, Saliba and Bakarai Saka. If either one of them was to be booked, they miss Tottenham. This is the only negative I'm going to have to say about anything, as in, yes, we all know Arsenal need a bigger squad. But I shit myself. Remember what happened last year? Holding at White Hart Lane. So if Saliba was to collect the yellow card against Newcastle, bang, dun, 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 with a cape and the blood clot mask, it's Rob Holding time again. And we know he got spun so many times by Son. Now, Son's having a shit season, but my feeling is he'll reinvent himself. He will reinvent himself as a footballer if he was to go up against Rob Holding. Let's hope this doesn't happen moving forward. Bakarai Saka is usually a good boy. I can't see him getting booked against Newcastle for whatever reason. That's just my shout on it. He won't be getting booked against Newcastle. William Saliba, I hope and pray no booking against Newcastle, because he'll be automatically suspended for Tottenham on January the 15th. But again, guys, without over-repeating it or overdoing it, Mykhailo Mudryk is done. It is allegedly a deal of, in between 59 and 61 million pounds. A bit of add-ons with obviously bonus-related, winning the league, Europa League, Champions League, whatever, international appearances, whatever it could be. Don't really care. What I care is Mykhailo Mudryk definitely looks to be incoming to Arsenal in the next few days. We've just got to put the money on the table now. Ivan Ndicka and Yuri Tielamans. Are these two players Arsenal could do with right now? Are these two players even Arsenal fans want? I'm hearing these deals are kind of done, but we're not interested in throwing 6, 8, 12 million at these players to try and rush them through in a January deal. We're more than happy with the squad we've got, and we will wait for our players in the summer. Ivan Ndicka, any thoughts, guys? Left-footed centre-back, 23. He's French. He's had a pretty consistent 3 seasons, as far as I know, in Germany. He's been ever-present. He's not really injury-prone. On to the other guy, Tielamans. Hit and miss, innit? Turns up when he wants to. Even Leicester are getting pissed off with him. They dropped him for the game yesterday against Liverpool. That calamity game against Liverpool where Fox, whatever his name is, scored 2 incredible own goals. I'm hoping not, bruvs. As I say, as long as we keep our own house in order and keep our own floors tidy, i.e. Bakarai Saka, William Saliba not getting silly bookings, and then furthermore, silly suspensions, because if either one of them was booked, that will be their 5th booking of the season, and they will be suspended for Tottenham Hotspur. I worry about William Saliba. Wasn't his greatest game last time out, but I'm sure he'll be firm and strong against Newcastle. The problem is being firm and strong could mean holding or booking if you have to kick down Isaac or a Callum Wilson somewhere in the game, say the 37th minute, for example. But guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Mikhailo Mudryk is done, as far as I know, unless it's something that is literally placed on our table that we can't refuse. I'm hearing that is it, I'm afraid, as far as transfers this January. But on the flip side of this, let's have it right. We're probably overpaying a bit for Mikhailo Mudryk, but he's 21. He's a Ukraine international. He's got Champions League experience. Run Real Madrid and Celtic, and God, who else was it? All over the park. When I watched him in all 6 of his Champions League group games, he's tireless. He's fearless. He runs at people with such an aggressive manner. Kind of that little Ronaldo with a oversteps and a hop, and do you know what I mean? He turns his shoulder, he's off in the other direction. He's 2-footed. I actually couldn't even tell you what his best foot is, but for me, it's probably left-footed. But I mean, for everything that I see, he cuts in and he bangs them in his right foot. He's got a decent cross on him, eye for goal. And as I said, in my views, my predictions are Premier League defenders are going to shit themselves, literally, from debut onwards. Premier League defenders, it's on it. You're going to shit yourselves. There's going to be shit marks on the turf, White Hart Lane, Stamford Bridge, because this guy's going to run at you. He doesn't seem to be shy as do you know what? He's from Ukraine. And we've no anything meaning by that. He's probably not just a pretty looking blonde boy either. He can probably hold a little thump. Do you know what I mean? He's probably had a couple of digs in his life. Who knows? I don't think he's going to be a pussy either. And I don't think the treacherous of the Premier League is going to bother him. I said a couple of weeks ago he'll have a similar impact to Andrea Shavin. Fuck that. He's going to have a bigger impact because you know what? I think he's going to explode immediately. He's going to run riot. Guys, I'm feeling a title charge. What are we saying? Please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Bigging up your boy Danny AFC TV. Always first with that news. Tielamans and Ndicka. Arsenal will not rush this. We are calm on the deals. We don't believe we can be snaked by Liverpool's or Bayern Munich for Ndicka, for example. We believe that we are calm. We've offered what we've offered to both players, and we believe that they are very acceptable offers. Allegedly, both clubs have tried to talk to us in China. You know, all right, cool. Why should we prolong this? You've got our player, you've got our talent, you've got our client. Why don't you just take him in January, dickheads? Arsenal have kind of played hardball and said, nope, unless you're giving him away, we'll take him for free in the summer. And do you know what? I do kind of applaud that. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal need to be sensible sometimes. We've overpaid for people, dickheads like Pepe. If we were to see £5 million back from Pepe, I thank you, God. I doubt we'll ever even see 5 million for the prick. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, I'm hearing we're just going to terminate that motherfucker's contract. Fuck him as well. But yeah, Happy New Year. It looks like it's a jolly New Year or a great start to a New Year. Arsenal top, 7 points clear. Man City drawing at home to Everton. Go on, Frank Lampard. I've never liked you, but fucking hell, I loved you yesterday, mate. Seriously. I would have took you out for beers and everything. The zoots would have been on me. I'd have been like, Frank, spark that, son. You know what I mean? Get that down, you boy. Well done. That Damari Gray, always fucking rated him. That's actually legit, by the way. I kind of always liked Damari Gray. I'm not saying he should have been at Arsenal, but I've always known that there is a footballer in him. He's another one that's fast, confident, can go at people. Is it a manager that he needs that's slightly different? Is it just a better football club he needs around him? But I've been watching this guy for 2-3 years and wait for that bit more from Damari Gray. But screw Damari Gray. It is a Mikhailo Mudryk day, 5.5-year deal. That is all agreed. Terms is all done on that. We are waiting just for the guy to come to London and have a medical, and Arsenal to agree that, well, when I say agree the deal is agreed in principle, 59 million pounds, sorry. We know what Arsenal are like. We know how we move. I know we're going back quite a lot of seasons, but we know we don't miss with one matter when he eventually went to Man United for about £19.5 million. Balaguy said then, the Spanish journalist, listen, Arsenal we've agreed the deal. Personal terms are done. Medical on Saturday, blah, blah, blah. He said Arsenal never met the terms on Friday afternoon. Like, the Spanish team called them. They were like, yo, where's the money? Where's the money for Mata? But that is pretense, and that's all done. I can't see us doing this. We're 7 points clear. It's a massive season now. It was made even more humongous by the fact that Man City slipped up 2 vital points yesterday. They've got Chelsea now coming up twice. I know one of them is an FA Cup, and who gives a fuck if they go through or they don't. But you know what? Keep them in every competition the way I see it. Make them play every game. When they're going to be fucking around the way at PSG, bang, I want us to be cleaning up in the Premier League. Not worried about this Europa League dosse. Fucking, let's go like Tyson Fury. Fucking dossa. Fucking tournament. When they're pissing around at PSG or Real Madrid in the Champions League in the later stage of this group, I want them to get fucking injuries. Grealish to get a fucking dildo up his ass. Whatever happens to happen. Haaland breaks his left sack. Ball bag, bollock broken, out for 3 months. Perfect. Whatever it may be. Just give Arsenal the title. Shouts out to Grivo, to Luca, to UE, to Hazard, to Linda, to all the real ones in the chat. Connie ain't doing nothing against us. I'm more worried about Newcastle. I kind of agree with that, but I can still see Rob Holding though. But mate, I'll never forget it. Rob Holding. He got spun once by Son, then Son ran away. Kane spun him. The guy was, do you know the guy? I think had a bit of a physical condition. He was going around like all fucking comatose for 3 weeks. Apparently, he was still spinning like in training for days after. He was so affected by what Son done to him until he eventually had to get himself sent off before Son just pushed the ball past him and ran past him. Rob Holding is not that guy. So as I say, against Newcastle, we need a nice, clean, tidy performance. Saka and William Saliba are both on 4 bookings. If either one of them was to receive a booking, they automatically miss Tottenham away. Fuck that. Like, dealing with Saka is one thing. I'd say, boy, you best have Mudryk in and done. But no Saliba, I worry for our defence. I don't like Ben White, the centre-half, as much as I like Ben White, the right-back. And as for Rob Holding, he can just fuck himself. I'm so sorry, Gooners. That's my only negative of today. Rob Holding can still fuck himself. I'd rather me at centre-back. And I'm left-footed if that even if anyone gives a fuck. I'd rather me at centre-back than Rob Holding. So, please, whatever happens against Newcastle, obviously, God, 3 points, please. But, yeah, book everyone. Odegaard, go and book Gabriel, go and book Ben White, go book anyone. Just do not dish out silly bookings to Saliba or Saka because they will both miss the North London derby. Now, guys, please, 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 it is all important to be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Mikhailo Mudryk is done. Happy New Year to all Gooners. 5.5-year deal. Deal is agreed, £59 million in principle. The way I see it is, I've either been fed a dream and it's all bullshit, or it'll be done in the next 48 hours. There should be nothing more to drag this. Mikhailo Mudryk has kind of said on social media again, listen, it's Arsenal. I couldn't turn down Arsenal. On my side, it's Arsenal. But it takes more than one man to, agree a transfer. I believe on that interview that he released last night and the night before, I believe he pretty much knew he was an Arsenal player. It was just the haggling that Arsenal are tirelessly going to do. But no wonder we're going to tirelessly haggle because we are being hustled here. 59 million, probably of about 10 to 12 million in add-ons. Do you know what I mean? It's going to take it to about Nicolas Pepe money. This is a Nicolas Pepe deal. In fact, I reckon we're going to pay about, in total, when shit is all done and dusted, I reckon we'll pay about £72 million for Mikhailo Mudryk. Will he turn out to be another Nicolas Pepe? Fuck no. Shouts out to all the real ones like Hazard. Why pay 70 million? Because, bro, shit happens. Do you see Jack Grealish? Why pay 100 million for him, mate? Shit happens. And do you know what? I still rate Jack Grealish the footballer. Mate, if shit come to shovel, I would still bring Jack Grealish to Arsenal. That's how much I rate him as a footballer. He's a very talented footballer indeed. Just sometimes, you know what? His shit was so big. And then he went to Man City, bros, and his shit just got ever so smaller. And his stock got sucked in, and his ball bags weren't so loose. And Pep must be a bit of a soldier to work for because, you know what? I don't know if it's he doesn't track back. I don't know if it's just lack of goals and assists. Probably more of that. Jack Grealish ain't flavour of the month, and I reckon he's out ASAP at Man City. I reckon Rafael Leao, the AC Milan, very talented left winger, Portuguese, 23 years old. I reckon he'll be the replacement. About £100 million. AC Milan shitting themselves as we speak. They're really not looking forward to the bid. Chelsea were rumoured to try and tamper with us for the Mudryk deal, but from what I've heard, that was just more scaremongering. And really, like Man City, they've got their eyes more on Rafael Leao, the Portuguese AC Milan winger. Shame. Because I tell you what, if Mikhailo Mudryk had fucked around, I wouldn't have minded taking Rafael Leao. But anyway, I'm happy with what we've got and where we're at, and 7 points clear. So, hey, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to all fucking Gunners. So you're asking the guy that you blocked, how the fuck does he unblock you? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shouts out to all the real ones. Please hit the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. There's a summer of could have got in January. Well, yeah. And I think even Leicester have kind of said the same thing, mate. They know they're losing him, so they don't really care otherwise. They've got 2 decent midfielders that they'll go with right about now in Ndicka and Samari. And they'll play like the Arsenal with the early guard just ahead, whether it's Duxbury Hall or whatever you want to call him, or Barnes or whatever the fuck. That actually isn't my problem. But they're willing to release Tielamans now. But obviously nothing for life is free. And Arsenal seem to have kind of figured out we can't be affording to throw £72 million or whatever it is down the drain for Nicolas Pepe. Even though they still ain't for Nicolas Pepe, I'm just saying we can't just throw money down the table. If a guy is available in 5 months' time, yeah, for zilch, for zero, when they're fucking right crack ass my mind is going to pay 10 to 12 to 13 to 14 million pound for him. Not me, not Arsenal Football Club. Same with Ndicka. Apparently they wanted to broker a deal at about 11 million pounds to get him out of the club now. Arsenal were like, no, what do you mean 11 million quid? We've done our deal, bro. We've got your guy in the summer. What do you mean 11 million, you fool? So you're asking us to pay 11 million for something that we kind of already fucking own. You stupid crackety motherfucker, you. That's the way Arsenal seem to be doing their negotiating. Do you know what? I like it. Ndicka sounds good. Mate, why would you pay 70 million for Mudryk? Because he's 21. He's fast. He's aggressive. He's furious. He can score goals. He can assist. Tell me how many Arsenal players, apart from the Man City boys, that have actually played Champions League football in their life. This guy's done it this season, bro. I'm not saying that gives you a golden spoon or a golden ticket to success in the Premier League. But tell me, out of all your Arsenal favourites like Ben White, how many times has he played in the Champions League, my brother? How many times has Eddie Nketiah played Champions League, my brother? There's a certain premium when a brother plays Real Madrid and smashes them. There's a certain premium. I know it's only Celtic, but when you play Celtic in the Champions League home and away and you piss all over them, do you know what I mean? Bro, he scored 3 goals in 6 Champions League games. Again, apart from Jesus, possibly. Which Arsenal player has done this? In the last whatever fucking decades of years. Do you know what I mean? So, not decades, but you know what I mean? It's been a minute. So, yeah, bro. Adding to that he's shit hot. Adding to that he's fucking blonde and gorgeous. Not that I give a fuck. Adding to that he's only 21 years old, bruvs. It means you pay a fucking premium. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it either. I do get the feeling it's probably something to do with add-ons, and if maybe a different club like Chelsea, Man United or Man City was in for this geezer, it would have been very quickly done at around £50 million. I don't know why teams like to kind of manipulate and take the piss out of Arsenal Football Club. But as I'm saying, even Nathan Miles, we're not going to get a fee from him. I'm hearing we're just going to tear up his contract. Cedric can fuck off for free. This is not a way a business should be run. Cedric didn't cost us fuck all. I get it. Okay, neither did Nathan Miles. But other players have, you know what I mean? Lucas Perez, for fucking example, 17.9. We sold him to West Ham for 3 or 4 mil. These are the things I've got. Fucking Nicolas Pepe, 72 mil. If we see fucking 50 quid back on that prick, we're having a laugh and go to McDonald's and get cut out meals in. We need a striker. We certainly do, bruvs. But again, unless it's a loan with no obligation or just something that we can't refuse, and I can't see Juventus just wanting to give us Dusan Vlahovic and say, do you know what, bruvs? We like you, Arsenal, and we want to help you in the title. Just hold the brother. £5-10 million. Just give us that. No obligation. Take him to the end of the season. Don't worry about us. Just hold our striker. I can't see Juve doing that, brother. Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone. Yo, Arsenal. Arsenal, he's saying. Oh, wait. What? Jesus is injured. Yeah, I know. It's bad, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Yeah. See. Felix. Yeah. You, what? You can take him. 100 mil end of the season, bros. Obligation. Bye. Again, in the crack of the arse mind of certain, why would you think that these clubs like Atletico Madrid paid 113 fucking £1 million for this dude? There's no chance in God's green earth they're just going to give him away to Arsenal, Man United, or any other motherfucker that comes calling. If they done it without an obligation, we're going to pay for our noses, and I'm talking up to £20 million paying for our noses. How much do you want him on loan now? Do you want him, if you had to pay Luca, just asking you, if Atletico Madrid and Simeone literally called you right now and said, you know what, fuck it, you can have him right now, not you personally, but your Edu, you can have him right now, 20 million quid, loan, no obligation to buy him in the summer, just send him back, 20 million quid. Are you having them? Do you think it'll be sensible for Arsenal to pay 240 grand a week wages that he earns and say a £20 million loan fee to borrow him for 5 months? I'll answer this for you. I'm going to answer this in 3 different parts. If we spend £20 million and 240 grand a week, bro, and we win the league, fucking job well done. We'll make that 6 times over. It's no problem. Light work. If Arteta does Arteta and fucks up like last season, could be a problem. If Felix comes in and it's just bollockless and lightweight, like how, with all respect, he has looked for Portugal and he's most definitely looked in Spain. Like, if you look lightweight in Spain, my worry is you're going to get the shit kicked out of you in the Premier League. As much as I like the guy as a talent, I'm not so sure he is a Premier League footballer. Guys, get your opinions in. Let's get the comments going. But, yeah, bro, I'm afraid to say, Luca, you can't be asking for, and I'm sure you're obviously not stupid. I'm just saying, you can't be going to Atletico Madrid and saying, hi, can we have an international, Portuguese international you paid 130 million for? Can we take him on a loan just because we've got only Eddie Nketiah up front? Do you think they give a fuck that we've only got Eddie Nketiah up front, bros? They couldn't give one fuck, bros. They're just like, pay me, motherfucker, or go away from us. So, I believe we've went into this window with pretty much one plan. It isn't always the best way, but at least, you know what I mean? There's no dilly-dallying. There's no, all right, cool, if we don't get him, we've got the safety net with him, or we'll go for him. That makes a club, for me, indecisive. Again, I don't always big up Arsenal on their transfer business, but for me, if I was to be leading this charge in January and I was told I only can get one player in and this was the financials you had, 50, 60, 70 million pounds to get a player, fuck yes, I'm using all of it, every last fucking bean of it to get Mykhailo Mudryk in right now. I reckon we're a Mykhailo Mudryk, preferably a central midfielder, away from probably winning a title. Injuries aside. Obviously, again, if we got Gabriel injured, yes, calamity. We haven't got a left-footed centre-back to come in for him. Then you're bringing Ben White back from right-back, or again, playing the legend who is fucking Rob fucking Holding. Shouts out to 50 million on that one. Bros, again, possibly it's a touch too much, bros. I reckon it's a good 20 mil too much. I reckon if we were ballsy and done this in the summer, when a lot of people, I think, was it Everton that first sneaked around Mykhailo Mudryk and put in a sneaky little 35 mil bid? I believe it was Everton that put about a 34, 35 million pound bid in. Shouts out to Frank Lampard again, like for yesterday's 2 points of dragging up for Man City. But shouting out to Frank Lampard because he had the insight to go and bid 35 million for this guy. Now, if Arsenal had had that vision, maybe tried to do a deal around 40, 41, 42 million pounds, and he didn't play the Champions League games that he did this season, and he didn't blow up the way he did in the Champions League this season, and obviously in the league for Shakhtar, what is it, 10 goals in 14 or 18 games, 6, 7 assists. Clearly, we could have got him for cheaper, Luca. But then Arsenal would have had to have done the deal 6 months ago. We obviously didn't have the money or didn't want to do it then. What time am I on to? I have no idea. Sorry, bros. I should have seen that ages ago. Probably another 25 minutes, but I don't know. Depends how I feel, how the chat goes. Mudryk should have been 60. Well, bro, again, I'm hearing cash money. We're not going to lay a penny more down than 59. And then the rest, as say a Darnish would say on Sky Sports News, is achievable add-ons. I would imagine we're going to have to qualify for the Champions League this season, next season. I'll imagine we'll have to be a top 4 team in order for them to be paid the other millions that they will be due. I doubt we can finish 8th or 9th and they're going to be getting paid any money from us. It's £59 million, and then depending on Arsenal and Mykhailo Mudryk's success, they'll be due for more money, as far as I'm hearing and knowing everything at this moment. We need Felix. I'm afraid to say again, bros, Felix was the smokescreen, bros. You know, this is another smart way of doing business. You sort of let Shakhtar Donetsk know, listen, bros, we've got a similar player to your guy. We think he's very similar in skill, age, you know what I mean? Felix is 23, also an international, probably a better international country, if you like, Portugal, blah, blah, blah. And this is how deals somehow get manipulated and get done a bit quicker and millions come off or millions get added onto deals, Luca. It's the way of the world, my friend. And for me, Felix was a smokescreen. If at the end of January, he isn't getting no game time at Atletico Madrid and he spits his dummies out the pram and makes noise, who knows? I believe there's no smoke without fire. And something has been said at Atletico Madrid and he's clearly unhappy. But at this moment, Atletico Madrid are not Oxfam. They're not trying to give no one away. They're not no one's dickhead out here. They paid £130 million. If someone was to come in for £130 million, Luca, bang, he's gone. You can have him yesterday, rude boy. Just give us £130 million, Luca. That there Arsenal haven't got. That there he isn't worth. And that there he's scored literally 30 goals in his fucking life. You know what I mean? He's cost teams fucking a lot of money to have scored that many goals. Fuck that shit. But guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. My phone's going nuts. Let's have a very, very brief look. Okay. Literally has gone nuts, but I'll get back to all of that in a minute. Remember, United was supposed to get Gakpo as principal. Look what happened when Liverpool. Again, it depends what you believe on this one. I believe firmly that if Man United wanted Gakpo, that deal would have been done. Do you know what I mean? They had the opportunity in the summer to wrap it up for about 35, 36 million pounds. They went for Anthony instead at way over double the money. So in just that alone would make me think, well, he couldn't have rated Cody Gakpo that crazily high. Also, the problem is Cody Gakpo isn't for me and a lot of other people out there, bros, and bang on centre forward. Even Jurgen Klopp has kind of stated that he will most likely be a guy that will play in the front three on the left-hand side. Now, bros, look how many players Man United have got that can play on the left-hand side. Garnacho, Martial, Rashford. And I know I'm forgetting a couple. Fucking Jadon Sancho. Bros, I've just named 4 fucking people that are all good players. Jadon Sancho costs £90 million, bros. So you just can't be whacking out another £40 million just because you're pissed off with Sancho, my friend. They've just extended Rashford's deal. I would imagine, like in Nketiah, there's kind of agreement there. Play me, motherfucker. But again, that's why it isn't like a 3 or 4 year deal. It's just triggered the year, you know what I mean? To give all parties the option very again and soon. The whole merry-go of Rashford starts again next summer, brother. Why did you block Hughie? How do I block him? The reason I blocked him because he thought I was doing it for subs. But I don't. Hilarious. You upset me and I'll block you. Oh, I love it. 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 As I type what you replies, I can't see. I'll do it for you. He said, right. And he also said, how do I block him? Because reason I blocked him, because he thought I was doing it for subs where I don't. Why do I feel this is where we get a bit devious out here? Right. Go on, Hazard. Well observed in this, I see. Well, he's scrambling around finding out how to block you. He said he accused him of doing it super subs as he's upset by this. He chucked his toys out. Well said, Hazard. Something that Guardiola's about to do any moment. And all that bullshit talk about, I don't want no signings, man. I'm happy with my team. This is how I want it to the end of the season. I'm delighted. I've got everything I need. Fuck that. He's going to go for Rafael Leao. I reckon they've probably even had a phone call, Borussia Dortmund. I'd imagine Man City are that badasses right now. They've had a phone call. And Dortmund have probably said, you know what, blow me. This is not happening with Bellingham to the end of the season. I reckon Man City are so offended by Arsenal being 7 points clear. I reckon they've made 2 massive phone calls already in the last 48 hours. One been for Bellingham, one been for Rafael. Again, without being a dickhead, that would not make Man City weaker. If Man City were to go and throw a quick 200 million at it, does this make this a different title race, people? Again, or is it more about just steer our own ship, keep our own houses tidy, as I said at the start of the stream, and we'll be fine. I want to unblock him. My phone's going nuts. Let me have a look. When it's the real ones, I like to keep abreast of the situation, people. Grivo's in the place as well. Oh wow. Wow, what's coming? Hold on. Fair enough. Love has up. Just Bants. Mate, I'd rather take Grealish than Mudrak. Wow. Listen, if Mudrak went hits up here, I would take Grealish as well. I could not sit here and lie to you and give it any kind of bollocks. But you know what? I'm exactly happy where we are. Mikhailo Mudrak is the man. He's 21. I told you, like, I remember telling you, Manny, a lot of the real ones. I'm watching this guy. I'm watching this guy like he's my cousin. Not that it proves much, but I said I'm going to watch all his Champions League games. I have a feeling about him. This is the guy. This is the guy I want at Arsenal. I remember the speech. I said it over and over again. And now it looks like it's coming to fruition. That one there. Thank God for Danny AFC TV. I reckon that one I'm right on. Here's another one I was right on. A few days ago, I said teams like Chelsea are aiming in on the World Cup winner at Brighton, Alexis McAllister. Of course, no one will give me my credit, and I'm not talking real ones or anything. I said about 3 days ago, I've been told that for whatever reason, this guy wants to play for Juventus. Don't know if it's just absolute agent talk or if it's bollocks, but I've been told he wants Juventus and Juventus want him. Bang! Today I'm hearing Juventus are now on the phone pestering Brighton because they know that their guy wants them and vice versa, and they're going to try and manipulate a cut price deal for McAllister. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but don't worry, guys. I'm getting back on my A game, innit? I'm getting back on my A game. I knew about this McAllister and Juve link a couple of days ago. I wasn't sure whether to release it. Again, I'm not a Brighton fan or a Juventus fan, so fuck it. I didn't really care about it. But I get told things, and I'm hoping what I've been told tonight, the the 59 million pound deal for Mikhailo Mudryk is done. Personal terms are agreed, 5.5 year deal. The job's a good one. If this isn't done in the next 2 to 3 days, then it's all weird, and I wouldn't even know what to say. You reckon he bought two Hazard? We again been playing. Hold on. Yet again, we're paying over the odds, but I give Mudryk a chance. Well, that's very, very, very decent of you, bros. And I hope Mikhailo Mudryk gives you a chance also. But, bro, listen, this is the guy. This is the guy that can elevate us now to the. I don't want to say things at next level, but to what we were trying to do, innit? Like, we haven't won shit yet. We haven't been top 4 since Arteta has been around. So, yes, I am going to actually go back and I am going to repeat what I was about to say. This is the kind of sign we need to now elevate us just that a couple steps back up that ladder. Saka, what, you want to play shit? Get off. Mudryk is here. Martinelli, what, you want to ramp with me? Get the fuck off. Mudryk is here. Nketiah, you don't want to score goals, dickhead. Fuck you. Martinelli up front. Mudryk left wing. This is what you call healthy competition. Going forward, this can only do so many goods for Arsenal. He's 21. He's electric. He's fast. He's two-footed. He's brave. I don't think the Premier League is going to phase him. He comes from Ukraine. What, do you think he's going to be scared to go away to Oxford or away to Stoke in an FA Cup game? I don't think it will phase him if it's fucking pissing down snow, thunder and lightning. This is how much faith I have in Mikhailo Mudryk. He's that guy. Like when I said William Saliba's that guy, look at him. He's the guy. Get this Mudryk deal done early. Bruv, I've been told it is done. I've been told, yep. It's 59 million. All we got to do is just send over the money. The deal's done. They'll send him over for his medical. We've agreed a 5.5 year deal. Personal terms are done. It's all done, bruv. Why slam then? Slam who? Man said brev. Slam who? Slam who? Slam who? Anyway, we need more than Mudryk. But again, probably wishful thinking. And as I said, if a really doable deal was there to be done, I am sure Arsenal will do it. I'm not saying Arsenal are innocent and we don't want to be tight with the money and fuck around doing deals, but and I'm not saying we're going to break our backs to do a deal to keep anyone like me, you, Yui, or Hazza happy. What I am saying is, though, if something is doable without breaking our balls as a foundation and a football club, if it's something that we preferably probably don't have to be tied to for 5 years, let it be Dusan Vlahovic, let it be a Hohe Felix, I reckon Arsenal will take the punt on someone. As long as we could send their raggedy asses back to wherever they come from once they prove to be dickheads in the Premier League. And like something, shouts out to another real one. He ain't in the chat tonight, but Lung Burkham, me and him was discussing this at length. Like, why would you want to bring, and I'm going to start on Marcus Thuram for this particular item here. Why would you want to bring a guy like Marcus Thuram to the club, whip him up to a 4.5, 5.5 year deal, and then this time next year you're sitting there thinking, fuck, why do we buy this? This is Lacazette all over again. And I could have seen something like that happen. And I don't care if he goes Newcastle or anywhere else, mate. Do you know what I mean? But for me, wrapping them up. Oh, big one. Shouts out to Grievo, big man. With that proper drink in his hand as well, yeah. He's got that proper one down on that Courvoisier one, yeah. We need Felix. And a striker. Huh? Would like Felix and a striker? Felix would be the striker, bro. Jesus. Phil. Always take my hat off when a Mitchell comes in the stream. Evening, Phil. How you doing, son? What's going on? Had anyone with Steve to deal with today, boy? After kicking the heads in, huh? Good evening, Phil. Oh shit! Now we are honoured. Arsene Wenger's in the chat, but wait your time, brother. Wait your time. If someone said something that's not true about you, blocking them is a bit bait to get me every man, yeah. And their cat knows you eat. Likes to wind the man them up, but no need to get upset about it. Shouts out to you, Hazard. Most definitely, most definitely. UTA landing. The eagle has landed, bro. Arsenal, the eagle has landed. Every man in their cat. Can abi efendim abi neredesin? Mudrak, Mikhailo Mudrak, Gilliam. Diodan. Shouts out to all the Turkish crew. Shouts out to Yanni, to you, E, to Yanabe. Shouts out to all the real ones. Yes, Mikhailo Mudrak, £59 million, 5.5 year deal. Deal done in principle. Arsenal, send out the MPs, bruv. Send out the MPs. Shouts out to everyone on the phone. I will get to you shortly. I reckon we got about another 10-15 minutes left of this stream, and I'll disappear into the evening. Guys, we've got Newcastle Tuesday. I will be at the Emirates. Did I say Acres? At the Emirates Stadium alongside Lee Acres. Shouts out to him. We'll be taking our seat for Newcastle. So there is no watch along. But I might do a stream with a Geordie geezer, innit? But it's going to have to be pre or after. And I tell you what, if Arsenal got beat, I wouldn't want to do no stream with no Geordie if Arsenal got beat. Never that. So I think it has to be a pre-Geordie stream, if anything. As I'm done. But did you all have a good night? Did you all have a good night, people? Luca, bro, you need to grow a backbone if you're going to be doing social media, Sizzle, bro. Wait 1 sec. Have you blocked me? Holy shit. The utter audacity. But guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. And a massive happy new year to all of my subscribers. Fuck everyone else. All my subscribers. Shouts out to you. Do you want to hear a funny statistic on YouTube, people? 52% of the people that watch me are subscribed to me. 48% of the people that watch me are not subscribed to me. So shout out to the 48%. Shout out to the 52%. A massive shout out to the 52%. And a kind of, you call the 48ers. I'm going to call you the 48ers. See you later. Shit. Some shit that is. Henry's in the chat. Yui, bro. You seem to be very upset that Luca blocked you, bro. Does it feel like being rejected, the one that got away? was it a kick in the bollocks, but I was feeling like we could have got Felix over the line, but then he blocked me. Brother, fancy him, innit? Oh, Lucas is a bit. I don't know, Fabio Vieira. That's the guy I'm looking for. That's what I'm going to say now. Fabio Vieira. Bro, I reckon Luca has blocked me too. Wow. And you, me. Mudrak is in. And you, me. Mudrak is in. He comes from the Ukraine. He's going to make Premier League defenders feel the fucking pain. And you, me. Whoa, 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 whoa. And you, me. Hey, there's pain. There's pain coming for Premier League defenders, bros, because this guy ain't holding back. What do you think rain in January the 20th and 30th and 57th is going to upset him, bros? He comes from Ukraine, bros. You know what's been happening out in Ukraine recently? Do you think rain and a bit of drizzle, do you think a bit of snow upsets him? No. Mikhailo Mudrak ain't scared of shit. He's a G. Mikhailo Mudrak. Happy New Year to all of the real ones. Shouts out to Mikhailo Mudrak and all the Arsenal team for seemingly getting this deal over the line. 5.5-year deal has been agreed. The fee is agreed in principle, £59 million. Certain achievable add-ons. Obviously, both related, as in Arsenal have to be a Champions League team, Arsenal have to be competing for trophies, etc. But yeah, £59 million. I find it incredible we're going to throw £59 million at one player. If it is all one lump sum, this should all be confirmed very, 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 very soon. I hear that is absolutely it. Like, job done. There's going to be no more signings this January anyway, unless something amazing falls into our lap. And I don't know what qualifies as amazing. Perhaps Felix, £8-9 million loan fee with no obligation. Maybe that would be something they couldn't say no to. If it's anything like £20 million and then you got to buy him in the summer, Arsenal ain't having none of it. Absolutely none of it. Please hit a like on the video. Watch me eating chocolate. And do me subscribing if you're new, please. All good, bro. Bros, it made it wonderful. It made it sensational. Even Chelsea drawing, bro. Seriously. Like, with all respect to Nottingham Forest. And they are improving with all their 79 signings that they made. But if Arsenal are going Nottingham Forest tomorrow, we're beating them 3-0. We're whooping their arse, bros. We are beating the arse off them. They'll be lucky to score 0, in fact. We'll beat up Nottingham Forest so bad. If they get... Listen, if the commentator says Nottingham Forest now, they've done well. Arsenal, fuck knows how many. 6. That's what goes on if we play Nottingham Forest tomorrow. So, bigging up Arsenal. We are top. 7 points clear. Newcastle on Tuesday. I'm going already with a 3-1 to the Arsenal because I can. Shouts out to all the real ones in the chat. It is a real ones family out here. Luca chats on Danny's channel. I need to take a drink for that one. Gonna have to take a moment for that one. You have to take a moment. Shouts out to all the Geordie crew. Why, yeah, man. Arsenal versus Newcastle at the Emirates, man. 7:45 kickoff on Tuesday. Why, yeah. Top of the league clash, man. Top of the league clash. We're gonna show you the mash, mate. I'm telling you, we're gonna mash up Newcastle. We're gonna do them, boys. I've never felt in such confident fighting form, especially with Arteta at the helm. Luca, you should be forgiven this time of year. Yeah, but especially if someone who knows ball like you, man knows everything from position to player comparisons. Hashtag Yuri, hashtag Diago. Hazard's back again. Hazard ain't having it out here, but seriously, what happened? I think Hazard took 1 or 2 whoopings in the last maybe 6 months in the group. Do you know what happened? You're like, nope, this ain't happening never again. Let it be Danny, let it be Yui. I'm coming for your asses. I'm coming for y'all. You like that one? I like it very much. So, bro, how's you, bro? It's very good. As long as this Mikhailo Mudryk deal, 5.5 year deal, is done. Deal fee agreed in principle, £59 million, with a few achievable add-ons depending on Arsenal's success as a football club over the next few seasons, obviously. But the 5.5 year deal, yes, superb news. I want it just done right now. I want to be going into Newcastle knowing that he's signed. I want to be going into Tottenham away. Obviously, if Saka and Saliba obviously been available, I don't know if you know, but if either of them was to be booked against Newcastle on Tuesday night, both of them, well, if both of them were booked there, they would both actually miss Tottenham away. Saka, God forbid, that would be one thing. But for me, we all remember what happened to Rob Holding. Motherfucker still spinning. Son left him spinning like a right clown. So I wouldn't want to see Rob Holding nowhere near Arsenal's lineup come White Hart Lane. Or do you know what? I immediately do say Arsenal lose. It is as deep as this out here. As confident as I am being tonight. So as long as there's no Rob Holding in the team, splendid. We can take on anyone at the moment. Absolutely anyone. Tottenham ain't beating us. It'll be an entertaining 2-2 draw at very best. At very best for Tottenham, that is. Hazard, too funny. Hazard's back on form. Hazard is a professional scout, especially for strikers. It's true. It's always handy to have a guy like Hazard in your back pocket, because if you're a football club or you as an agent yourself, or you was in the know of anything, or you knew the right birdie to phone on the phone to say blah, 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 yeah, Hazard can spot a striker for days, guys. Seriously, Hazard can spot a striker for days. And he isn't guilty. He'd whip him down to 5-year deals as well. Seriously, 200 grand a week, 5-year deal. Because that could get you. God knows what he's going to do with Balogun next summer. He's an everyone. I'll probably say Tony. I don't know. But yeah, if you do want to scout and you want someone to pick you a good striker, hashtag Hazard is your man. You've almost brought a grown man to tears. I love it. See, people like Luke are out there in the chat. That was a UE reply. Let's just go back there one more time. That is UE elegantly pushing through the gears like in a Mercedes. And I'm not talking 4th or 5th and even into 6th. Or perhaps even 7th, depending on how bad your shit is. He's only licked it from worst 1 to 2 at the moment, you know what I mean? He's still coming far up to traffic lights like this. He's going to now coast through them gears. 3rd is next. Do you know what I mean? Clearly. I love it. I'm going to give you that one. Bro, I'd throw money right. I didn't know he was the. Sorry, you should have just said blatantly to me the Oriental-looking dude, isn't it? Like, I don't even know where he's from. And then I would have identified him immediately. I thought you was talking about some. Right? I didn't know who you were talking about. I was like, what the fuck are you actually? As soon as I see the game, I was like, oh, you're not talking about this. God bless Tommy Yasu. I even if you'd have said Tommy Yasu or something, I would have figured it out. I swear to God, you know how it goes. Like, I don't even know how to explain that without sounding fucked up in it. Like, if you had said Tommy, I don't know. I would have identified. How is everyone doing? Fantastic. It is a new year. Mikhailo Mudryk looks pretty much done. So, yes, all good. Guys, I ain't got long to go in this stream. I'm going to disappear. And get ready to do God knows what tomorrow. I think she'll have a film today. What's that film I'm going to watch today? I've been seeing that advertisement all day, so it's done. I bet it's cheap. I bet it took about £165 to make the film from start to end, an hour and a half scenario. But the film is called Megan. I'm going to go watch this film, innit? I've seen the advert, the trailer, about 6 million times today between watching football and the Chelsea game and Tottenham and whatever. I'm now going to go watch the film for this. He is a professional diary keeper. He's got weird in front of his house in his little black book. Like, Luca, can I buy you? I'm done. Hello, gorgeous. Wow. I'll give you this much now. And when I buy this one, it's whatever's to get to 5,000. I'll give you this much then. And we'll call it coasting the gears at the traffic lights. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Shouts out to all the real ones in the chat, like Hazza, like Linda, like the real one, UE. Look, Backhamp's in the place. Good evening. I wonder if I'm just miles behind the chat. I probably am. Look who's unblocked me. Why, where is he? I don't even see him. Is he blocked me? He's blocked me. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on. How does that work? He's on my channel. Just saying. Dun, 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 dun. Only play Luca. Don't get nervous. Diddy Yui must have Google search how to do it. Brev. Hey, Brev. Hey, Brev. Hey, Brev. The humans saying pixels not great on the stream. Yeah. Oh, what's that? The human screen pixel not great on stream. I don't know, bros, but the internet has been fucking me around in this country, bros. I don't even want to talk about that right about now. I hope it's all good. Should I go and give it a spot check? Like, I don't know. It was a disaster a couple of nights ago, bros. Like, it was all fucked up. It was like a cheap budget horror movie going fucking wrong or something. Bigging up all the real ones. Lung Bergkamp, what's going on? No Marcus Trams for me and Lung Bergkamp. But we'll take Felix. No, we won't. Lung Bergkamp wouldn't even do that, actually. But I'll take him if it was with no obligation. And I can give him back and send him packing when he proves to be a lightweight fucking idiot in the summer. But I still think there's a footballer in Felix. Maybe it's just as a provider. Maybe he would be that number 10 in the right team. But then again, we've got Eldegard. So what the fuck do you do with Eldegard? So you can't play him as a number 10 either. Listen, it's a striker we need. I'm not trying to accommodate no one into my fucking team. Whoever comes in has to hit the ground running for us, innit? Fuck that, Felix. We have to fucking do what he. Fuck Felix. Do you know what? Actually, the more I think about it, fuck Felix. You man, I can't lie here. I'm about to select Eddie in my fantasy football team, and that's where the goals dry up. Whee! Check your phone. Happy New Year's, bro. Bro, do you know what? I did a little minute ago, so I'm obviously well behind in the chats. Oh no. Oh, go on. That's sick. Let's just expose it. There, sick. Go on, Grievo. Grievo out here. Go on, bro. Shouts out to you, Mike G. I'm loving it, bro. Loving it. Let's go Villa. Bros, I've got every game this season. Well, at home anyway. I've got every game, bro. So, yeah, bro. Whichever. I'm cash. What strength? Of Zoo? Youth, I haven't blocked you. Fabio Vera lookalike. Yeah, bro. I'm actually pretty much behind in this chat because I said that a minute ago as well. So let me take 2 draw and attempt to speed up. Beautiful. Absolutely fabulous. You know that's Hazard, that Chelsea fan. You know that's Hazard, that Chelsea fan. Hey, Luco. I thought you'd block me, bro. I'm Hazard. I don't support Chelsea, Luca. Fez, fuck me, what's going on out here? That miss from Aubameyang, yes. He wouldn't have missed that in an Arsenal shirt, Lee. I know you're about to blaze and gun him. Look, he's finished. I'm looking down for your next comment. As stupid as this is about to sound, our Arsenal who together fuck more and somehow got that in. He went Chelsea for the London lifestyle, bruvs. He didn't really want to go. Bruvs, I've never seen someone so shockingly pissed off here to be holding up a Barcelona shirt. In fact, I have. What was that geezer years ago? Portuguese geezer that went from Real Madrid to Barcelona for silly amounts of money. He looked a bit embarrassed to be signing for Barcelona from Real Madrid. Oh, who was it? What was the bastard's name? Portuguese geezer. Fucker him. Anyway, I've never seen a geezer so pissed off to be holding up a Barcelona shirt as Aubameyang did. He looked shocked to have even signed for them. That day is obviously done and dusted for Arsenal, and thank God that's another nail under another wronging, if you like. But it took 2 to tango. He still could have scored. He wasn't done at that moment. It could have been all right. But anyway, who gives a fuck? Well, apart from we've got Eddie and Nketiah up front. I'm just trying to clear up the beef from UE. I mean, at an innocent angle. He's finished, man. Booba. Tried for unblock you in my YouTube studio. Your name didn't come up. Buzz, man's famous out here. Of course it did. They come up in lights, but I was like, ping, like that light on the wall. I reckon Brentford be hard for Liverpool tomorrow. Bros, I was thinking the same thing. Whatever Ivan Toney's done and whatever gambling breaches he's done, he's shitting himself and he's probably about to cop a reasonably length time ban. I think he's going to be pretty much unstoppable because I think Thomas Frank privately, is so fucking pissed off with him, He's going to have to work really, like, there's already talk Brentford are going to go for a striker immediately, So they know he's about to be banned. So anyway, what I'm saying is, forget all the rabbiting aside, Ivan Toney's going to score tomorrow. I don't know what the final score is going to be, but Ivan fucking Toney is going to score. He's not only playing for his Brentford life, bruv, he's playing for his career as a footballer right now. Everyone that wanted him at Arsenal, there you go. There's an excuse. I didn't know that was about to happen. He's a fucking fool. What do you man think of Eddie Nketiah, though? He's definitely fired up, hasn't he? Can he keep it up? Bros, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to be pessimistic on that one. I don't think Eddie's the man. I think we're Arsenal and we deserve more than just Eddie up front. Seriously. And bro, if this Jesus theory, I'm going to call it, it could be someone trying to scare Arsenal fans, me in particular. But if Arsenal done the dirty on us and released in February, say mid-February, by the way, guys, there's been a bit of a cock-up. Jesus is out for the season. I'm going to be fucking furious. I will be like, I'll be spitting bars out here. I'll be going crazy. I'll be flaring up. I'll be going nuts out here. I'll be going nuts. I'll be going different level. Like, no, you hid this from us. You hid this from us. And you didn't buy a striker. I'll be like, you scumbags. And I don't want to say this trying to be cocky, but if it is only, and I don't mean only, as in literally only, but if it is just the 3 months as reported, I can slightly live with that. But if we are being lied to here, and he is out for the season, and Arsenal fucking know this, and it isn't ACL, and he's twisted his left ball bag, and if we don't buy a striker, and Eddie fucks us this season, ooh, Arteta, anything that nice I could have ever thought about, you'll be immediately, once again, just straight down that drain, because I'll blame you for this. You are the manager. You're not the coach no more. You're the man hanger. So man hanger, I want you to be a man hanger and manage. What's latest on the striker position? Absolutely F all, bros. Unless it's going to be wrapped up to us in a Primark gift bag, we're not doing it, bros. We're not doing it. Unless it's a giveaway. We don't want anyone. We don't want a backup dancer, bit part player either. I don't want to say right or wrong, Cody Gakpo, £40 million, but for instance, again, your Lilian Thuram 5-year deal, £9 million, they're not interested in it. They don't see, Marcus Thuram as that guy in probably 2.5 years banging in goals at the North Bank or the clock end, you know what I mean? Desperation as it is, depending how desperate you are as Gooners, I'm pretty desperate. I don't trust Eddie Nketiah. I'd rather him be that backup dancer from afar, on the bench far. But what can you do? Celtic Rangers tomorrow. Do you know what, bros? That is where Eddie Nketiah would fire up a fucking league. I put that on Twitter, bros, recently, Do you know where Eddie's good for? Celtic. Fuck me, I had some people bitching at me. How dare you? Eddie is a world-class beast. He's a beast. He's a phenomenon of a striker. Fuck you, Daddy AFC TV. Bro, I had people up in meltdowns. I was like, you know where Eddie's good for? Fucking Celtic. He'll get 38 goals up there a season in the Premier League. I think Eddie would be a destroyer in Scotland. What is the latest in the striker? We need to sign Chloe Felix. How many goals has he scored this season, G? Because I tell you what, bros, it just doesn't come up to scratch. If you're bringing him in to be that lethal goal-scoring threat in the Premier League, I'm afraid to say, Luke, go. Honestly, I reckon you're pissing up the wrong tree, eh? Honestly, you're fucking pissing in the wrong direction. The guy doesn't score in Spain, bro. I'm not sure of his international record, but I can't remember him being that guy for Portugal either. Perhaps he has, and I'll take it back if I'm wrong. But I don't think he's banged for Portugal. He definitely hasn't banged for £113 million at Atletico Madrid, bruvs. I would love him on a 6-month no obligation loan, but again, I don't know. We're not Oxfam. I don't. Atletico ain't Oxfam. It's not a charity fucking giving contest out here. I don't believe anyone is out here trying to help us win that league, bros. If we're ballsy and we want to put maybe 15, 18, 20 million pound on it, a loan with no obligation. I'm not. Who the fuck knows if they would even accept a loan with no obligation? He cost them way too much money, and time is a motherfucker. Time is a key fucking bit in the fucking equation here, because he has got 2.5 years on his fucking contract. Unless they're automatically extending it by a year, so this half a fucking season would be, let's call it, fucking void. I don't know, bros, because I don't know where that benefits Atletico Madrid. It could benefit Arsenal winning the league, hey! But I can't see Atletico sitting down and negotiate around the negotiating table, trying to benefit Arsenal and their fucking title pursuit. If Arsenal want to fucking do their title pursuit and have a fucking genuine chance at it, I would knock on the likes of Atletico Madrid and Juventus's door and see if they're pissed off with one of their key number 9 strikers, a Dusan Vlahovic or a Joe Felix, and see if there's a way we could sneak them out of fucking Turin or fucking Madrid and get them to the Emirates for fucking half a season. Perfect. The job's a good one. Fucking doughboy. Fucking cash on your it. Fucking whatever you like, Sam. Apples and fucking pears. Bear pie, mash, liquor. Anything you like. I just doubt it can happen, brother. I just doubt it can happen. We're not going to take Balogun back from his loan. I'm hearing AC Milan have been linked with him for a summer move. They want to immediately take him from Nice directly to Milan, but that's a story for another minute. In fact, it should be a story for right now. So let me clear up the chat, and I'm going to run into some Arsenal news for today, and I'm going to disappear off this beautifully lit stream, guys. Please get a massive like on the video. Please applaud yourself, because you're all absolute heroes and real ones. United need strikers, bruvs. And again, with Cody predominantly been, which I've just said to Luca, hence why I've defended Arsenal, which I don't always do, and I don't always defend Arteta and Edu, on leaving Cody Gakpo at 40 million. I think it could be in a year's time a £40 million mistake gamble we probably should have made. But he's predominantly a left winger. And if what I have reported is tonight is true, and Mykhailo Mudryk is an Arsenal player, fuck Cody Gakpo, because they're not even in the same planet for me personally. Mikhailo's already 2 years younger and about 10 years better than him. Just for me personally, I like everything I see from him. In terms of both of where they've played, Shakhtar and PSV respectively, they're both not the Premier League in terms of strength, quality, everything, whatever. But just to nail the point of your question, bros, I don't think Cody was the answer for Man United either. I think Liverpool have bought a stopgap because, like when they got Van Dijk and Matip injured, and it derailed their whole title challenge, that the Corona season, wasn't it? When Van Dijk and Matip got injured, and it just fucked their whole season. I thought they basically, Darling, let's call him, Nunes, not scoring goals. With Diaz being injured, with Jota being injured, I think Liverpool kind of could see deja vu. Like Arsenal last January, if we'd have made a couple of signings, had Saliba in the team instead of Rob Holding at White Hart Lane, I reckon we'd be a Champions League team right now. There's fine margins that divide a football game and a football fucking competition. And for me, I think Erik Ten Hag knows probably all he needs to know on Cody Gakpo as a footballer. I do rate Erik Ten Hag as a manager. And for me, on this occasion, considering they have got that 18-year-old Argentinian kid, Gamacho, who hasn't signed a new deal, considering they have just extended Rashford's contract, considering they have got Martial, considering they have got Jadon Sancho, I think Cody Gakpo would probably have been a backup dancer at very best at Man United. Let's all have it right. Rashford's a good player. Sancho one day has got to try and prove to be worth 90 million, mate. So I don't know why you wanted a guy that has a decent scoring record in Holland. But my friend, this is not Holland. And I don't want to be vicious and start making predictions out here, but I don't think that this guy is going to bang as Jurgen Klopp as much as he wants him to this season. Darwin Núñez is getting into these positions where you want a striker to be. Yes, he's missing 5 chances a game very consistently, but I don't know. But I get it why Man United swerved that. Okay, would you take João Felix then? The games that Luca is fucking screaming for ever so badly. You reckon you need a striker? Do you think there's a 30 goals that he scored in over 100 games for Atletico Madrid, yeah? Considering they paid 113 fucking million quid for it. Do you think... Fuck it, dress my question any way you like. Do you think João Felix will score more than 30 goals in the Premier League in 100 games? Because that's what the fuck he's done. Give or take a few goals out in Spain. I don't want to be rude to Spain, but fuck me. Potentially, that is a guy that has, maybe he'll be a decent assist guy, 15 assists and 15 goals after 100 games in the Premier League. If you are to pay close to 100 million for that, is that good enough for y'all? Because I tell you what, I'd be spitting fucking fire. 100 million fucking quid, and you fucking deliver me 15 fucking goals and 100 fucking games. Are you fucking off your nuts, you fucker? I'll be going nuts. But that's pretty much what he served up in Spain, bruv. So, well, 30 goals. I tried to be nice and give him 15 in Premier League terms and 15 assists. But would you take Felix to Man United? And without just the scream of desperation around you, not you personally, I mean the Man United faithful. Do you need Felix that bad where you're going to spend 240 grand a week in wages for the cocksucker? And fuck knows what in transfer fee or loan fee. Over to you. Ring and a dinger. I don't know. Look up. You know what you know. As far as I know, club are after Mudrak and Felix. I don't think we're after Felix. Felix is the smoke, bro. This is what Felix is. Felix was this, bro. That was for Shakhtar, innit? Don't fuck with us, Shakhtar, innit? We will just go sign Felix. Don't fuck with us. Don't make me blow that smoke at you, bro. Felix is a smokescreen, bros. I honestly believe we've got that much interest in João Felix. I believe if an agent called Arsenal Football Club, how ignorant is that? Like, not even us go running. If an agent was to call us and say, listen, this guy actually does want to join you, it's £12 million, it's no obligation, take it or leave it to the end of the season, I think potentially Arsenal could do a deal. But I don't think we're going to have a gift-wrapped opportunity. And I'm not saying £12 million is gift-wrapped, but fuck it, we're trying to win a league here. £12 million, we'll make that back over 15 times if we was to win the league and get back into that Champions fucking League. No, we are beating Spurs, bro. That's exactly what I say, bros. League, inshallah, with God's help, we've got that. Give me Mikhailo Mudrak, bros, and my mood ever increases. I'm going 3-1 for Newcastle, by the way. Me and Lee Akers will be in attendance. Do you know what I mean? Maybe more. Wow. They'll be terrified of us, I assure you. They'll be terrified of Mudrak as soon as he starts. Brothers, listen, the whole of the Premier League, I'm telling you right now, Premier League defenders, it is on for you. Mikhailo Mudrak is going to terrorize you. Again, not just because he's from Ukraine and they've got a war scenario going on there. It's nothing to do with that. I'm talking, he ain't going to be afraid of a bit of cold and a bit of winter and an FA Cup 5th round down at Stoke or fucking Torquay or some bollocks like that. He's going to embrace it, bruvs. Like he's going to embrace fucking a bit of English food, bruvs. Like he's going to like a red bus in London. He's going to fucking love the lot of it. Mikhailo Mudrak, I fucking guarantee you. Let me start thinking already. What number could Mikhailo Mudrak be? Mikhailo, my number. Don't give him Kleb's number 13 or something ignorant. I'm going to have to go check the club. Guys, club numbers, squad number for Mikhailo Mudrak. Who could go on my next shirt? Oh, fuck me, all my shirts are busy this year, innit? Danny AFC TV, Saliba, and I kind of burnt the home one, so I'm not printing it. Fuck it. And I'm definitely not buying it again. I don't like it that much. When I say I burn it, it was like with a zoo. Yeah, I think they're very average. Hazard, Lee, that Tottenham goal, Hurricane penalty, right? Hold on, that Tottenham goal will be a Hurricane. Well, look at the confidence here. I'm loving it. Guys, I'm off. Love you all. I'm going to get out of here one of these days. 100 million, bro. Who are we talking about? I think I'm dreadfully behind in the chat. Linda, I'm going to see you in 5 minutes. in a certain way, possibly two or part two. Look back at what you saying? Yui, the black cap with the tissue wiping his eyes and shit. Damn, we blazing, G, bruv. What's that? Uh, Sweet candy cunts. See, runts. Sweet candy runts, and yeah, it is kind of sweet. I don't know about the candy, but it definitely is, it's a bit runny in a good way, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm saying. Martinelli will do a job up front. Most definitely, Raz. Mudrak on the left, Saka on the right, and the boy Martinelli up front. Eddie, backup dancer on the bench. Bing! Job done. Makes me sleep a happy white boy this evening. I'll go to bed like this, fucking my thumb lap. I thought Eddie was getting dropped. Shout out to Eddie and Katie, though, isn't it? Brighton manager going to be a star. Is that because he says Mikhailo Mudrak's going to win the Ballon d'Or? Is that because he was in G at Shakhtar? Or do you think he's generally started life decently at Brighton? I'm blazing the Hull Girl. Oh shit, did you actually locate one? No. Bros, you're a legend for even finding it. That is one device, isn't it, bros? Have you took it all open, seen all your cleaning devices? Have you got all your tools and your necessary pieces, yeah? Because yes, bros, one day you'll need every single one of them. That little blue thing inside there, bros, yep, you do need to change that. Because that will get the Hull Girl essence all over it, if you know what I mean. The more extraordinary your choice of blaze is, the more extraordinary after a few weeks you'll have to really clean that. Like, I tried to do it every day like a smart Gordior and everything, but and then I got lazy with it. And then you do lose it after you think, oh, bollocks, I'm just gonna blaze this out. But I'll tell you what, you know, that's like there was times when I'll take it to work, just loaded it something inside. And if shit got too much for me on the pass and I was getting a bit of a hump in the kitchen, don't think. I wouldn't just pop outside, me and my Hungal 2000. Boom, turn it on. You know, it takes 1 minute, 1.5 minutes most to cook. It's the Hungal 2000 is cooking, it's cooking. Tears in your eyes, choking, and then back in the kitchen for another 4 or 5 hours of intense kitchen work. Do you know what I mean? And some good ass cooking. Oh wow, bros, I love that. Yui neighbors found out he was sharing their hold on, what? Yui's neighbors found out that they were sharing his Wi-Fi. So he chopped the internet off the screen. Fucking no pixels. No, do you know what I heard he done, bros? I heard he put a block on every network. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it was Vodafone. You try to come with free, or even UE or EE. Bros, man locked down every network from coming on his road. Bros, man on his road, yeah, they were looking at UE like he was the Wi-Fi code because he was the only man that had the internet on his road for a whole month, bros. I heard he turned the internet off in a certain part of North London, bros. He locked the internet down, innit? Like what? Wait. I pay my shit every month. And this little prick is watching Sky Sports News right now on my fucking WAP, you fucking crazy motherfucker. Offend them. Whatever your provider was, what's your password? It's fuck thieving people. Yeah, that's Turkish for I'm not happy. Neredesin? And shit got changed. But then he went and called every other company and somehow put some block on the manager having internet for a whole minute for this. Do you know what I mean? Whether you paid your premiums or you didn't. Shouts out to UB. He's the kind of guy, yeah, a retailer could piss him off on Christmas Eve and not send out his shit. So you see when they start their January sales, everyone's going to be, all their shit's going to be sent to Tokyo or some fuckeries. Trust me. Half of that shit's going to Denmark. No one in Denmark wanted that, for example. Shouts out to all the real ones in the chat. Please begin the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we are new. Merry and happy new year to all the real ones. I'm going to disappear soon, guys. I can sense you. He's going to do something. I'm trying to actually sense how far I am behind in this chat. Has this tried hard to impress? Let the joke happen naturally. It's funny. Dan, let me take you to the back. What? To the back seat over here. He missed for us in the European Summit. Whoa, Dan, let me take you back. Oh, to that sitter he missed. We're talking about Aubameyang still. How far am I behind in this chat? Let me take you back. I thought you were about to fucking sell me a fucking dream. Let me take you. Wait, let me take you to fucking. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue for a man. Yeah. Shouts out to you, Lee Akers, bros. F10 checkmate. Bang. Close down the internet. Or the penalty against Spurs. Man, is a bottle job. Laka done that as well, though, against Spurs as well. Scout Hazard, though, probably would have something to say about that. Both penalty misses. Oh, no, just Lacazette's, I suppose. Brev. Aubameyang's been washed up for ages. Even when he was with us, he was missing easy ones. I've subscribed but not liked. Right, Grievo, we need your like. We need it right now. We need it right now. Shouts out to Grievo. It's a little bit old news, but Grievo, have you got any thoughts on Aubameyang? Could he have still been scoring goals at Arsenal? I know what's done is done, and it's sweet. I'm more than happy with what's gone on. I'm just a bit pissed we've only got Eddie Nketiah at the club, that's all. But anyway, Aubameyang needs to have confidence in him. Yep, I reckon so. I reckon when Tuchel got binned, that was it. On the Tuchel, don't worry me, Aubameyang, not now. He's done out here. Potter's a good coach, but I can see Potter, you can already see he won't really have time to pet and play. If Aubameyang ain't subscribing to what he wants him to do, I don't think he'll have a part to play in the team. If Brozier is around, I think Aubameyang would actually be getting 0 minutes. Shit. Aubameyang is the reason Lego Man never got eaten by Wellard. Man would have been sacked if Uber didn't show up in the FA Cup. Man should have still been sacked, but never mind. All past tense now. Uber is a traitor. Listen, bro, the Chelsea fans have to watch him running up and down fucking Stamford Bridge with an Arsenal tattoo on his fucking skin. Love it. Love how it's going for him. Man got bars. Man has got bars, bros. Don't even let bros. Don't, bros. We could go to bar. Then again, I'm talking to a bit of a barist here, aren't I? Let me slow myself down, bros. I got bars out here, bros. Don't ever watch that. I'm gonna have to bring back the bars one of these evenings. Watch Lee Akers will start screaming for bars right now, bros. I'll bring back the bars, innit? Maybe tomorrow I might even get you on, Grievo. Give you a quick trimming up and give you a quick trimming down on some bars, isn't it? Some nasty Danny bars. Danny, but as Yui, the man knows, Ball would point out, Eddie scored more in 2 starts than Jesus in 7. True stats, Danny. Very, very true. Like I did say a couple of nights ago on clearly a different stream, I was saying, listen, Jesus has got like 4 for us in total. This guy's got 2 now. That is 6. Still, with halfway through a season, I'd want more than 6 from our 2 strikers. Thank fuck we're top of the league and 7 points clear. Listen, Eddie needs to improve, bubs. Like, whatever it is, great for his stats. Whoopity do, mate. You're starting now. You're playing 90 minutes every game. Don't worry, I'm watching. Yui, that was then. Aubameyang was bailing then. I don't believe he was ever going to get sacked for Cup otherwise. I kind of got to agree with that as well, bros. I don't think they ever were going to bin this prick, bros. We finished 8th, bros. They were never going to bin the bastard. It was never going to happen. Hold on. Think there was a time that Lego Man could have gone, bro. I don't know, a bit like AJ versus Klitschko. AJ was on the ropes, fam. So true, but I think they subscribed. I'm trying to think of all of his windows now. He's going to start opening up a kind of worms for me. I'm not so sure his man would have kept him if he finished 17th. That's my biggest worry. I have to admit, that 8th season could have been 12th, and it still would have been just written off and swept under the carpet, in my opinion, and clearly has. Well, you think so? Don't know, bro. That was the Ozil power struggle too. Then Uber, the man can't handle the celebs, bro. Most definitely, and I do subscribe to that. But they backed him, and I don't know. Like the way Ozil played, like I still can't believe he never done more. The way Arsenal played under Wenger, the way we're playing football currently right now, this is made for that kind of Ozil guy to slip in your Eddie Nketiah or your Gabriel Jesus. And hopefully the dickheads ain't sitting there or 2 or 4 goals come the end of the season, because you got someone, the prime of Ozil, the Ozil that was Ozil, not honestly what we was being served up by Ozil for the last couple of years of his career. I believe if you're going to say, like, when Tuchel was sacked by Chelsea, Aubameyang was done. The minute Wenger was going for Arsenal, he had already given up. Like, the next game, like, he didn't even turn up. Like, if he was available, I'm just saying. In his mind, he was done with Arsenal when Wenger took him. He's one of them guys, isn't it? He kind of said he signed for Wenger because he was loyal. He knew a lot about Wenger. He trusted in his philosophy. He trusted that he would play Ozil come rain, come shine, basically believing him as Ozil, as the number 10, as Ozil 10, the whole package, basically. And it wasn't going to work with any other manager, probably the way he was blind. I'm going to say it right, whether it would piss off a Yui or anyone else. He was blind, Wenger, to certain times. Ozil wouldn't have turned up away on a cold day at certain clubs or whatever, but in the next game, he would be in. But certain times, I don't know, when you've got a global superstar and then suddenly in the next game, he's ready to fucking go and score 1 and assist 3. He had that in his locker. But this is, again, guys, an hour and 30 into the stream. This is definitely chat for a different day. Yeah, he doesn't struggle with the big ones, bro. But alhamdulillah, we are out of the woods now. Most definitely. We needed to suffer for a bit and things got better. Green Mile style. I like it. Beautifully said, Hazard. Celtics all day. What Mr. Drinkwater? That? Oh, exactly, bro. Not to mention the electric chair, bro. The gaffer was literally saved last minute. Unfortunately, though, Ozil, Uber, and Guendouzi had to take that L. But Guendouzi is so much better than what we've got as backups, at least, to Xhaka and Partey. He pisses all over Lokonga and El Neni. It still annoys me. And now he is being linked to bigger and better things. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? PSG might snap him up. He's better than Renato Sanchez, who's running around in their midfield right about now. So what are you saying, Percy? Is Uber or Ozil or Lego Man, Percy? I wouldn't even know. Percy has to be the Ozil, bro. I never watched the film intently enough to understand, but alright, sweet. I'm gonna have to go watch Great. I'm watching the film Megan, by the way, tonight, guys. I've seen the trailer about 1,000 times today, so I have to. You know, the God who is in 5 scenes in the movie. That's El Neni. Oh shit. Tom Hanks, mate. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Green Mile's a big film, innit? I don't know. Bro, does your missus ever complain about you letting things go? Oh shit. Sticking with movies, bruv. She calls me Elso, innit? Oh shit, I gotta go soon. Let's all go. Go. I don't know, Elsa. Oh, Frozen thing. Let it go, let it snow, let it blow, whatever it is. I'd be a millionaire if I was single. Shouts out to Luke Burkamp, I love it. I've been on form tonight, bro. Played the full 90. Certainly have, bros. Chris, where? Fuck me, where did that come from? Nottingham Forest, midfielder. With no disrespect for him, looked like he was going to be a lot better footballer than he actually turned out to be. Shouts out to you, Yuri. And don't even start that with me right now. No. I'm going, bros. I'm going. I'm going to sit down, blaze 1 or 2 big halgals, and watch this film, Megan, on a budget. I'm going to increase the budget. It probably had about a £250 budget overall. But I'm going to go and check this film, Megan, out and see how much of a disaster it can be. It was in my face all day long. I just see the little girl like dash the boy into the road like in front of a car, and I thought, nice and evil. That's a bit of me. I'll take a watch of this. Is that fucked up of me, people, to be thinking like that? Megan, you know. Right. May swap shirts tonight. Go on. How's about that for love and appreciation in the chat, boys? Real love out here. I'll let you know if you want to put the wow. How's that to smack it? He's overdone it now. He's overdone it, ain't he? So great, bro. Luca or Messi. Wow. Bang. Man, he's on form though. Man, he's on form. Has Top G been released? Yeah. Soon Salt Bear to take Top G's place. Berg. No, I don't have a legal. Oh, I legit had a gold 2000. I got the THC vape, bro. I think they call this one. I got 3000. Rah. It works like mine, bro. You're buzzing. Literally. Buzzing. Scout Hazard. I prefer 4th place. Yo, Danny. Force WB to come back, bro. I will do, bros. I'll string him up tomorrow, bros. I'll string him up tomorrow, bro. Don't worry. About Bubs, I'm going to clip you around the head for not being on the stream, Bubs. He's married off, Bubs. He's got one thing in his ass. One thing. Shouts out to WB. Real one. Respect. Anyway, while I have now got this whole gun together, it is almost time to disappear from the stream, guys. It's been lit. It's been emotional. It's been funny. It's ticked all boxes. We've had Luca instances. We've had comments that come in a certain way. Shouts out to the silent listeners. We see you. We got you. Shouts out to them sort of any mod guys, you know, them any kind of mod guys that get no attention, but put their plate of food up on Twitter and it looks fucking rank. Fucking rank. So blood clot fish had no life left upon him. Seriously. But anyway, shouts out the mods and the secret listeners. Y'all know who y'all are. Shouts out to all the real ones, all the 100%ers. Not the 48ers. Remember, 52% of my viewers are subscribed to me. The 48% are not subscribed. So shout out to the 48%ers. A big love to my 52%ers. My real ones. WB goes for Hazard. You think what you think? Hazard needs to be just like chilled out a little piece, and it's jokes. It actually is jokes. Seriously, sometimes it can get too much, and you think, why is he just coming to do this? He is literally just jumping after an hour and 10 minutes, and out of nowhere, it's like, wait, Hazard, your body's dead. He'll just come in out of nowhere, hour and 10 in, like it doesn't matter. I suppose it shouldn't happen if it was on 0 minutes or an hour and 10, but it's the way you can just be up and running in a chat, and then WB just out of nowhere, first comment, no good evening, no what's up, Arsenal played well today, no that, and it's just like, yo, Hazard, why you copying Danny's channel, bro? Just, like, that's it. I don't know. The first time I ever see it, yeah, I pissed myself. Like, I don't know. Like everything, I suppose the joke does wane a little piece. Do you know what I mean? Like the first couple of times he done it, I found it hilarious. Do you know what I mean? But there you go. He's giving my boys light work. Hazard is a bit like Drogba, bro. And you're Centros. He gets joy out of you, bro. That's what Craig said, not me. They ain't directed at me, bro. I'd be kicking a boy in his balls. Talking about a right hander. I wouldn't even dirty my right hand for that. I'd kick him on the fuck straight in his balls. You could subscribe to my OnlyFans. Quad! Respect. I'm gonna have to drop our OnlyFans soon. What are you saying, bros? Shit. Have I reached last comment? Oi! Watch you go for broke now. Boom, boom, boom. Now shouts out to you, my real one. Guys, it's almost got to that time. I did finally, let me just see what I did actually jot down here. In terms of Arsenal, guys, we know Odegaard. I heard a dickhead YouTuber the other day saying that Real Madrid had a buyback clause. I'd like to try and officially shut that down. I've heard that's the absolute biggest load of bullshit talk I've heard since bullshit was invented. This Norway wonder kid, Sivert Manchvek, it's still been continuously linked with us. Apparently, he's got a £9 million release clause at Molde. He's 20 years old. He's an up-and-coming midfielder. Apparently he's a shit, but who knows? I've never seen him play once in my life. Mudrak, 5.5-year deal, done. Tielamans and Ketia, deals done for the summer. Saka and Saliba. Remember, if either one of them is booked against Newcastle, they will be automatically suspended for White Hart Lane. Briefly into Premier League news. Juventus, have made their McAllister move, like I reported first. Forget any of them other pagan networks. I reported first Juve would make their McAllister move. And McAllister does want Juve, for whatever reason that is. Man City are ready to bid and go to war with Chelsea over the £100 million rated left winger Rafael Leao. Spurs are to make funds available to Conte this January. Frank Kessie bid incoming, 15 million. Denzel Dumfries, Man United now are allegedly interested, along with a host of other clubs. It's gone up from the 25 now, looking like double 50 million. That sounds like drop me out money. Leeds United are allegedly about to prepare a bid for Che Evans. Now, I know we were saying just last night, shouts out to Will Coulthard that was on the stream. I know I did say Leeds needed a striker. Che Evans is alright. Oh, fuck me. If I was being served, I don't know. I wonder who he would prefer, Eddie Nketiah or Che Evans. He's already had Nketiah at his club once. Next time Will Coulthard comes in the chat, in fact, I'm going to invite him in tomorrow for the purpose of the real ones and say, you've had the benefit of having him on loan for a season. Who would you rather? 25 mil for Che Evans or 25 million for Eddie Nketiah? Interesting. Over to Will Coulthard. Benoit Badiashile has completed his £40 million deal to Chelsea. Incoming as well could be Enzo Fernandez, £105 million. I can't believe it. It sounds like ridiculously crazy money. West Ham are already looking at Declan Rice replacements. We'll get in more to that tomorrow because I don't really care about West Ham. And Liverpool are reportedly going to make a bid for a massive central midfielder. Guys, on these bombshells, it's almost time to go. Shout out to the 48%. Bruh, you done know, innit? Shout out to Harry and Meghan, a.k.a. you. Flames. Hazard, you played a great stream tonight. Then you got sent off with some comment, for fuck's sake. It's all your work undone. Hold on, yeah. Which one was it? I did think he undone a lot of his work as well. Not aiming at my good friend Hazard. He undone a lot of his good work somewhere. I love it. You're so calm when you say it as well. Like, yeah, I know. I'm going to just go back into second gear and chill for a minute, bros. One of them was Eric Cantona mentally fly kicked a spectator and that. Yeah, bros, man, just had a quick, just a quick one. A quick even Danny AFC TV moment when I might have seen something blinded. I've never done that before, have I? Huh. Guys, I've heard Kulusevski can sign permanently if Spurs get Champions League. If they miss out, he goes back to Juve. I would seriously consider him. He's decent. He's just been named, I didn't know he's actually Swedish, the Swedish Player of the Year or whatever. And do you know what? Yes, he has got that knack of pissing me off every time I see him. So I take it he's been playing really well because every time I see him, he's annoying me. Again, as a backup dancer, and I know you've got to aim big and you've got to have better than Nelson and Marquinhos on the wing. But very interesting, I'm going to say. Get it into the chats, Rowan. Get it into the comments. What do you think? That's slightly done already, bruvs. Like, they've done Romero finally. I know it was reported he was going on loan and he had to pay 42 million. Well, that's finally been put to bed. Hasn't this Kulusevski been done? In actual fact. I didn't know these two facts. I didn't know he was 22 and I didn't know he supported Arsenal. I could soon change my name of Kulusevski on the Kulusevski, bros. I could soon change my mind. Whatever I just said a minute ago, bros. I could literally go like this in my Hagal. Guys, quick question to my real ones. Now that most of the 48%ers probably ain't here. Guys, I'm worried that I'm not getting a lot of my ads on my videos. Forget the occasional swearing, because I only do that here and there, for fuck's sakes. The blazing, I think, is probably my problem. It probably ain't ideal, but I do believe that's still my problem. Probably not so much my Danny AFC TV picture. Do you think my settings, man? I think there's a reason. And I do call myself a dumbass at times. And please be gentle with me, Yui and Hazard. It could be the stack of, you may as well say it, the new era hats behind me. But I'm more worried it could be the beautiful Arsenal badge. Could I be now advertising something or blah, blah, blah? Because I'm not going to lie. It has given me sleepless nights, literally, wondering why I don't get ads, and that's how you ultimately get paid by YouTube and da-da-da-da, and I'm not going to go into it and blah, blah, blah. But I couldn't see which kind of dickhead mind YouTube Danny AFC TV, like it's my channel's name with the YouTube logo. I couldn't see where that would be harming anyone, especially fucking YouTube. Duh. Could it be the Arsenal one? Or could it be the hats? Guys, on that note, please get it into the comments. Get it onto the groups because it's fucking pissing me off. On that bombshell, guys, hour and 45 minutes. He's quality. He would come off the flame for that 30. But would he come? Bubs, if he's an Arsenal fan, why not? Wilfred Zaha could have joined Totti the time he joined Man United when he was 19. He'd still be an Arsenal fan, Bubs. He'd still probably want to join us to this day. Just saying. Solomon did, didn't it? There you go, Swedish Lund Bergkamp and that. Pavel Sernacek. Goalkeeper, Newcastle. Bastard, not done yet. Fuck that. You ain't got Groovo on their channel, that's why. Oh, don't worry, man. I'll have to. You'll get your invite, bros. Very soon, in fact. Let me clean up with Newcastle, because I'm obviously at the game, bros. And we'll get you on, bros. We'll have to spit some bars as well. Shouts out to Groovo on that one. We'll definitely have to spit some bars with Groovo up on the channel. But guys, that is literally all of the bombshells for tonight. Mudrak appears to be done. £59 million, 5.5-year deal agreed. The fee is done, agreed in principle. So, yep. Hopefully, happy days. Happy New Year to all the real. Happy New Year to all my real ones. Happy New Year to the 48%ers as well. Fuck them. Oh, that makes sense. Probably why everyone else has a plain background. I reckon it's the hats and not the actual Arsenal badge. Yeah. Because when I you know, I do probably criticize myself for this. I never watch other YouTubers, so I never get any tips. So last night, I picked out 5 pagan names and thought, all right, I'm going to tolerate 8 minutes of each of these fucking waste bastards. I don't have to tell you their names. Wasteman 1, Wasteman 2, Wasteman 3, Wasteman 4, and Wasteman 5. I was almost going to say too much there. And even down to a previous Wasteman, let me just say it right, who I have streamed with before. I know it ain't no dickhead pagan like a girl. Don't watch that. Fuck it. Let me say it how it is. Even Terry Floors, the little prick. Terry of the football cocksucking terrace. Even he's went literally just straight to black. Back to black. Straight black behind him. With a logo in the corner. So I take it my little logo, Danny AFC TV, is fine. And that's hurting no one's feelings. Fuck, you know, we're going to have to never an experiment week. I'm going to spin the camera around, plain wall there. I'm going to have a plain wall behind me. I'm going to get a picture out of New York behind me. And actually, fuck New York as well. I'm going to get a plain picture. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll put a picture of me behind me. Just like one. Go on. I'll just put a picture of me or something. Or should I just run with the Danny AFC TV YouTube? Sorry, the Danny AFC TV YouTube. That's it, like bareback style. One picture, bare wall. Blue light, blue wall, bareback style. Just one picture. I should try it with just Danny AFC TV YouTube and see if I get adverts. Jeff Thomas, Crystal Palace midfielder, was part of the Crystal Palace team that got defeated 9-0 to Liverpool. But then was also a part of the heroic Crystal Palace team that then defeated Liverpool 4-3 in the same season in an FA Cup semi-final at Villa Park. And ultimately got beat by Man United in the final. Fuck them. But that's Jeff Thomas. Shouts out to you, UE. Real one. Grievo, shouts out to you. Shouts out to Hazard. Not even going to try and choose a man of the match today. You're all man of the match. Everyone is man of the match. Happy New Year. We're all genuinely happy. Newcastle on Tuesday, guys. So, shit. The preview is Monday. It's today, obviously. Shit. So my preview will be today. I was going to have a Geordie on the channel. What do you think? Should I bring a Geordie on? Well, yeah, man. Should I proper have a little... Not a piss take, obviously. Imagine if Gazer having a quick spot check on my channel right now. Hello, Geordie. Imagine the 48%. But I really want to get him on, bros, and I really want to go there with the accent as well. Why, yeah, man? But do you think Arteta's the man? Do you think Arteta's the man to bring success to the club overall, man? Why, yeah, Newcastle brand, man? Kevin Keegan, man, Faustino Espia. Frame shirt. Sorry? Frame shirt between the neon lights. Oh no, that would be a brilliant idea. No, I'm saying what is stopping, like now, right now, Grievo, for example, I'm gonna go and monetize my video. When I monetize it, they'll put adverts on, it will stay there for a few hours, the adverts, and then they fuck off. And it will just say on my channel, I'll show you when you're with me and all my YouTube statistics and everything. You'll be quite impressed by them. Trust me. In terms of hours watched and how many views a month, how many views a week, and all of that, who's watching me right now, and it could be 4 in the morning. Yeah, I'll check at 4 in the morning. But anyway, yeah, what was I fucking actually talking about now? You can stalk all your own statistics, but what was I actually babbling about? Yeah, basically they'll put the ads on, but then it will piss off after a couple of hours. So basically, I won't get paid for that. Whoever watched them ads in that little while, because it's gone on that ad suitability, which means basically I'm gonna put ads on it no more. So basically, like, bro, let's put it as in Blue Peter fucking straight, fucking 50-50. If it gets a green tick, that means I'm going to have adverts on that video. So some of my videos, like happy second birthday to Arsenal, just for example, if you scroll down, that will have adverts. Fuck knows what I done differently in that stream to what I've done today, but they're the bosses of this shit, innit? They're the one that fucking obviously pay or whatever YouTube. So they've decided I can't have ads on, I think statistically, 97% of my videos. So if you're trying to earn money seriously from YouTube and 90% of your videos don't get ads, you're kind of fucked. But anyway, as of this week, I'm probably going to start experimenting. The hats come down. Oh no, they don't come down. I just change sides in the house, in the room, and I think I'm going to try just with a bareback style, the Danny AFC TV YouTube logo behind me, or both of them behind me, because it just says YouTube and Danny AFC TV. Take all the hats down and see if YouTube get the idea that I'm pissed. Maybe I might even drop the zoo out of my hand as well. Who knows? I'll call you after your video. Oh my gosh. I bet you could be a man that knows. And you've done certain social media. I bet you're kind of smart with social media as well, Grievo. Oh my God, I'll drive to your house tomorrow, bros. I know you graft, like you're one of them proper grafters, like 9 to 5 every day. Do you do Saturday and Sunday as well, Grievo? In fact, I'm going to jump out in a sec. Give me 5 minutes, let me monetize my video and give me a shout, bros. I wonder what you got for me. Respect. Oh, just slightly dropped ash on my fucking laptop. No. I don't like doing these things. Anyway. See, honestly, I've done streams where I haven't. Not many, bros, but I've done a quick experiment. I don't know if you know, a couple of weeks ago, I done a quick experiment for about 4 days before I got bored. I was trying not to swear. I didn't say shit or fuck. I didn't blaze. No, what I was doing is, I remember, so I was spinning around like this. I was fucking about it. I was going basically my whole stream about it. But if I wanted to take 2 hours going like this, I'm just going for a commercial break. I'll be back. I'll even hum a little tune for you. I'll be right back after this commercial word. Laser thing, come like that, and it probably go like that. What are you gonna do? Sue me for fucking blowing smoke at you? See, I don't get it. So you're probably now realizing, oh shit, that's what the crazy white boy was doing. So I kind of gave it a 4-day experiment, bro, before I got really bored. And I thought, fuck it, I want to be normal me again. No more bars, no more spitting bars out of anger and aggression, cussing DT, cussing other YouTubers, saying they're all fucking cocksuckers and waste man, like how I was going on. I decided to, let's say, tone it down. If you like, concentrate more on the football side of my channel. And I realized that wasn't that either. I genuinely don't believe it is the zoo, but I'll have to drop that as well if it really is. But on that note, and on these bombshells, guys, I actually think I've had an epiphany. As I said, without naming them, and if you want, I will, because I'm fucking fucked up like that. I watched 5 pagan YouTubers, Arsenal YouTubers at that last night. Pagan 1, Pagan 2, 3, 4, and 5. They've all got just a straight green screen, blacked out green screen or whatever, or just some dickhead thing on the Emirates, to name 2 dickhead YouTubers, Arsenal ones like that. To just pagan looking pictures. I had it up for about a week myself. I can show you it. There we go. Hold on. Sure. See, this kind of ras annoys me to think I'm gonna have to go and see if it was the videos when I was like this, and to see if they're the ones that got monetized. Fuck. See, I'm gonna open up a can of worms for myself today. Like, if it was the videos when I just left the Emirates behind me, what are the motherfuckers supposed to think? Why do they do this? What? I'm live reporting outside the bollock cold in January at fucking 12 o'clock at night. Outside live now reporting that Mikhailo Mudrak's coming to Arsenal. Now, I know with just the reflection and the general even and moving around, motherfucker, unless you stayed stealth like this. Hold on. Like that. Stealth. Come like Grievo out here. Stealth. Yo, sit down here, see TV, yo. I don't know. Maybe you could get someone for a minute, a hot minute. Think you're at the Emirates, or I don't know. But then again, wouldn't you just be advertising Arsenal? As I've accused it of being my Arsenal badge behind me. Is that one there that's trying to bust through the Emirates Stadium right now? That blue Arsenal badge that's trying to bust through the Emirates? I think it could be that one as much as the hats. No, bro, man. Alright, cool. Cool. Do you know what on that one? Give me 5 minutes to monetize my video. Mwah. Shouts out to you, Revo. I love you. Guys, good night. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'm gonna go and monetize my video now. I have to send you the settings. Maybe it's what I'm picking. Overlays, skippable ads, non-skippable ads. Hey, right boy, tell me everything you know, yo. Guys, on that note, please have a big like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. The Arsenal Newcastle preview will be tomorrow. I will drag Revo on the channel ASAP. There'll be no watch along for Newcastle, clearly, because I'll be at the game. But here's a new one. People are murking on YouTube Shorts. Newcastle home should be my debut on YouTube Shorts. But Grievo will probably be able to tell me something about YouTube Shorts as well, just before I drop them. Guys, on that note, on that bombshell, peace out, real ones. Please get a big like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new, and you'll catch me live tomorrow, of course, 10 p.m. Could possibly be with a Geordie tomorrow. I'll see how that one goes, innit? But preview Newcastle tomorrow. On the day itself, obviously, I will do a reaction, even if I'm back in a Ras village at midnight. I'll do a reaction midnight live. Guys, peace out. Respect. Love you all, innit? Speak to you tomorrow, y'all. Get it into